Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for my recipe, I am taking it back to basics again, and I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious spaghetti bolognese. So this spaghetti bolognese is going to have a little bit of a twist to it because I'm going to be adding some chorizo as well. But what I'm going to do is I am going to make this the perfect spaghetti bolognese for fussy eaters. So I'm going to show you how I would create this bolognese for fussy eaters, but how I cook it is I just keep everything whole like this because my kids do quite like a chunky bolognese. But what I'm going to do with this one today is I'm going to blitz everything down, not the meat, just all the veggies and onions and garlic and things like that, so that when you come to have your sauce, you've just got a nice kind of smooth tomatoey sauce with your meat. And that way, your kids don't know you've snuck in quite a few veggies into this meal. So for this recipe, you are going to need some mince meat. I always get the lean mince. So I have got a 15% fat British beef mince, and for me, that's perfect for this recipe. Otherwise, you feel quite a bit of fat on your mouth when you eat it, and I just don't think that's very nice. You also need some chorizo sausage. You need some beef tomatoes, some peppers. I have got 2 here. I've got 1 red and 1 yellow. You need an onion, some garlic, some passata, 200 ml of vegetable stock, Lea Perrins, soy sauce, and some red wine. And then obviously to serve it, you need some spaghetti, and to garnish, you need a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is get our chorizo and fry this off. The chorizo is going to release its own natural oils, and then that's what I'm going to cook everything else in. So the first thing you want to do is to turn your hob on and then pop your chorizo in there and fry it off. Like I said, it's going to release a lot of its own fat, so you do not need to add any oil to this. Once your chorizo is crisping up a little bit, you then want to add in your beef mince and brown that off too. While your meat is browning off, you can add a little bit of olive oil to another pot and then fry off your onions and garlic. Just saute them off a little bit. Once those are sauteed, you then want to add in your peppers and your tomatoes and then just fry those off until they're nice and soft. Once those are sauteed, you then want to add in your passata and your 200 ml of vegetable stock, and then get a little handheld blender and blitz them down. This is the sneaky part because your kids will not know that you have got lots of different veggies in here. You can actually add so many other veggies into this dish. I would say as long as they're kind of like red, orange or yellow, then that would be best, because if you put something green in there, it's going to change the color of your sauce, which might be off-putting to kids. And then once you have done that, you just want to add that mixture into your meat mixture. When you do that, all the lovely, delicious flavors are going to infuse into each other. So all the juices that have come off from the meat are going to mix in with the tomato puree mixture as well. And that is when I then go in with my Lea Perrins, my soy sauce, and also some red wine. So I probably add about 3 tablespoons of each Lea Perrins and soy sauce, and then probably about half a glass of red wine too. It's at this point that you want to add a little bit of salt and pepper as well to season, and then what I do is I just let it simmer away for about 10 minutes, and this will make your whole sauce just reduce down and thicken up a lot. So that is your spaghetti bolognese done. Honestly, I've just had a taste of it and it's absolutely delicious, but I have got the main critic right here, so I'm gonna get a little bit for JJ to try. Nice. That says it all. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you again next week. Bye.
Can you make this every time?
That's delicious. Shall I serve up for the rest of us then?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be mine.